Welcome back, Chaos Squad, to my new setup. Well, my new canvas right behind me, inshallah. I will be setting this up to make it more prettier, look it nicer, and part of the theme, inshallah, of Hijrah in real life, where I share daily videos about my journey to Hijrah, inshallah, to the blessed land of Medina and maybe to other Muslim countries. So if you're interested in Hijrah, if you're lost, if you don't know where to go, how to do it, and you just want a step-by-step, it is basically a guide, because I'm doing it, inshallah. Allah blesses me with the final destination, but I'm doing it step by step, so you could follow it as well. All right. Most brothers focus on finding the right spouse, but few focus on becoming the right spouse themselves first. And that's why many marriages start with love but end with disappointment, unfortunately, and divorce. Muslim divorce is very high, unfortunately. As Muslim men, we don't just pack bags, we carry hopes. We want our future families to grow in a place where adhan isn't just from our phones, but a sound echoing from the masjid next door. But here's the truth, all right? Hijrah doesn't start with a visa. It starts with yourself. Before you move your family, you have to move yourself, your inner self. A few years back, before I got married, I made a decision that confused a lot of people, especially my friends. I booked a one-way ticket to Somaliland, all right? I wasn't running away from my life in Abu Dhabi. I was running towards clarity. My days there were simple, alhamdulillah. Fresh food, woke up for Fajr, heard the adhan echo through the streets, walked to the masjid, the cool, dusty morning air. And I feel like it was part of something pure other than the dust, unfortunately, the streets there. But it wasn't all peaceful. It was also, I had to fight a lot of bad habits. I was still making mistakes, yet for the first time in years, I had space to look in the mirror and be honest. You're not ready to lead a family yet, are you? And I said, no. I remember hearing that marriage is not a cure for your flaws. It's a mirror for them. That hit me hard. I knew if I wanted a wife who trusted my deen, I had to live that deen first, not just talk about it, all right? So Somaliland became my training ground, not for lifting weights, but for lifting responsibilities, for salah, for discipline, for purpose, and for my YouTube content as well. So that's how I learned as well. In the Quran, Allah reminds us, indeed, Allah will not change the conditions of a person until they change what's inside them. Brothers, before we ask for ease in our homes or strength in new lands, we must start with that inner change, the hijrah of the heart, from weakness to strength, from neglect to responsibility. That's the foundation for every other journey. As always, I am going to share with you 5 practical actions for Muslim men preparing for Hijrah and marriage as well, all right? Number 1, build your prayer discipline, especially Fajr. Example, use apps like Muslim Pro or Adhan for constant Adhan reminders. Set an accountability buddy to check in on your Fajr performance weekly. Fajr are the most important prayers, some of the most important prayers. Number 2, learn to lead your family spiritually. Start by leading your younger siblings, if you have younger siblings, or your niece or nephews in prayer or Quran study sessions. Join local halaqas that focus on family leadership. Number 3, reflect on your character. Seek feedback. Ask a trusted brother or your imam for honest advice on areas to improve before marriage. Write these down. Make weekly goals to work on them, inshallah. Number 4, limit time wasters that drain your energy. Listen, I made a lot of mistakes with that. That's how you gotta pick your friends wisely. Reduce screen time as well by setting app limits or using focus modes on your phone. Replace that time with reading Quran or Islamic books if you're just always on your phone. Delete the apps. Number 5, plan for your hijrah, spiritually and physically. Have regular discussions with your future spouse, all right? Or your wife if you're married, or your friends who are on the same journey as you about spiritual goals, routines, and how to support each other's growth. begin researching the community where you plan to move to. For example, if it's Medina, Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of Muslim communities there, Malaysia, all of these kind of things. Today, what I want you to take away is our kids are watching how we handle pressure, how we prepare ourselves before we bring them in to a new house, a new country, a new life. If we want them to have strong deen in a new land, we have to become the leaders our family deserves right now and first thing. Hijrah is not just a physical move, it's a transformation of self, and that transformation begins before the first suitcase is packed. Alhamdulillah, that's one day closer for all of us, inshallah, to Hijrah. Every day we're getting close, every day we're alive. We just have to say Alhamdulillah, we're alive, and we're getting, inshallah, closer to our goals. So make dua for all the brothers preparing their hearts and homes for Hijrah and marriage. Allah make it easy for them and for us and for myself as well. Down below, we're making this Hijrah as a family, inshallah, if that's what you're planning, or I'm making this Hijrah for Allah. Your brother who needs to hear this reminder today, share this video with your spouse, your Hijrah group, or anyone on this path. Remind them they are not alone. And inshallah, exciting news is coming. Don't want to share it right now until it happens, inshallah. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the rest of this deep dive series. I'll be unpacking each step of Hijrah together, inshallah. Peace, blessings.